Hi guys, it's Rachel here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something new on my channel and sharing my autumn favourites. The first thing is these zines, which are by Frannerd. She's quite well known here on YouTube, so I'm sure you've already heard of her, but if you haven't, I'll leave all her links down below. This is one of her trip to Chile, and this is her latest one about turning 30. I just really love her style. I love the way she celebrates the everyday and all the normal little things. I love all the things that she shares here on YouTube about being an artist and advice. So thank you, Fran. The next items are 2 magazines, which I really love right now. So this first one is called Project Calm, and I think it's from the people who create Molly Makes magazine. It's just so beautiful. And I've put this poster on my wall that came with this. It's got sort of stickers and paper projects, things to do, and also so many great articles, lots of advice, things about mindfulness and travel. And the second one is called In the Moment. So yeah, this one's very similar. It talks about different, things to do with health and slow living, well-being, and it also comes with, fun things to cut out and create yourself. So yeah, I really love these 2 magazines right now. And now I've got a few books that I want to talk about. This first one is so cute. I found this at Biddulph Grange Gardens, where they have a little honesty bookshop, and this just had a £1 sticker on, so we left £1 in the honesty box. Yeah, it's just got these 4 little books inside, which is so sweet, and I was really inspired by the little illustrations on them. I haven't really read them yet, but I've had a flick through, and they've got more cute illustrations inside. I just thought I had to get that. And I love any things that are vintage. Speaking of which, I also found this book in a local huge vintage emporium. It's called The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, and I actually saw this a while ago. I think I saw it on Fiore's Instagram. I'll link that down below. But yeah, I think you can usually find these in vintage shops or charity shops. But it's so beautiful because it's all her handwriting and original unique illustrations inside, and she just goes through each season and she's observing the natural world, which I find so inspiring, and it smells great too. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be studying that to compare how things are now, and I'd like to create a similar thing myself, like a nature diary. That's that one. And the next thing I want to show you are a couple of books by Beatrix Potter. So Beatrix Potter is a huge inspiration of mine. I've always loved her work. I think my mum's probably got quite a few of the books at home still, but I just saw these in the local library and thought I'd check them out just to have a look at the drawings, rather than looking at them on Pinterest all the time, to actually have them in front of you, to look at all the details. It's so inspiring. Also related to Beatrix Potter, in the same place where I found this book, I found this plate. So I was so happy when I found this because it feels quite sentimental, because I've had this bowl for a while, which also features Beatrix Potter's illustrations. And yeah, so I took this when I moved out of my parents' home basically to go to uni, and I have my porridge in here most mornings, but when I fancy toast I can use this plate. And then last Christmas I also got this amazing teapot and cup from my boyfriend. So now I have a complete set, which is so cute and I really love it. Yeah, because it kind of reminds me of the illustrations that I love so much and things that I could create in the future. And for the final item in this section, I just want you to open your mind for a moment and consider a world where not everyone has read Harry Potter, because I am only just reading Harry Potter when I was 10 years old. I remember reading the first chapter of the first book and just thinking it was rubbish. And so I didn't read the books at all, but now I am reading them. And yeah, I've just started the 4th book, The Goblet of Fire, and I really love them. Okay, and in the next section I want to tell you about a couple of podcasts that I really love right now. The first one is called Witch Please, and it is basically 2 literature professors, I think, who are rereading the Harry Potter series and watching all the films and basically just analysing them. It's so entertaining, and as you continue reading the books you kind of take on all the things that they're talking about and yeah, just start thinking about all these points that you didn't notice before. I really love that right now. And I've also been listening to the Creative Pep Talk by Andy J. Miller, and that is just so amazing. I usually put it on every morning when I'm getting ready. Yeah, it just motivates me and it's just really useful, so go and listen to it. And for this final section I wanted to share some of my favourite art supplies that I've been using in the last few months. So the first thing is gouache paint. I'd not used this before, but I bought it from Art in the sale. Yeah, I'd seen other people using it and loved the effect that they got, so I thought I'd try that. And I'll insert a clip of some work that I've created with these paints recently. I also got some watercolour pencils. Yeah, we went to Keswick recently, where the Derwent Pencil Museum is, but we didn't actually go in the museum, but I got these in their shop. I've never really used these watercolour pencils properly before, so yeah, I thought I'd try those as well. And I'll also insert a clip of some work that I've created with these. And then more recently I bought myself polychromos pencils. I'd seen artists using these online and I thought they just looked really great quality. I'm just really loving trying out lots of different materials at the moment to find what my creative process is for creating illustrations, and so I just want to try as many things as I can. So I also got some of these Pigma Micron pens, which again is something I'd seen other people using and I was really keen to get them myself to try. I found these on offer in Art and I had 10% off as well, so I thought I'd buy them, and so far I really love them. And the very last item is something a bit random, is these dry transfer letters. That I really love the effect of how you can just add some text to your work and it kind of blends in with the work. I thought they were a bit of a lost stationery item which should be rediscovered. So that's everything. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.